Hey guys, Elliot here, and welcome to the mountains of New Zealand. My friend Frank and I are going to spend 3 days in the backcountry, finding amazing huts, cooking great food, and trying to climb the tallest mountain in the entire range in the dead of winter. So come along, it's going to be a good one. What are we doing now?
Putting the gaiters on. Ooh. Pretty massive.
We're just coming down to the first of the trip now. It's quite windy up here. The cool thing about this hut is that it's painted blue because this range is called the Blue Range. Might be in trouble. We're just leaving the hut now. That was a really nice hut. Had a little feed, took some photos. Nice and homey. We're heading off from the rest spot now. There goes Frank. We rested at the high point. Now it's all down from here to the hut. The sun has now set over that way somewhere. We're still slogging down to the creek. You having fun, Frank?
Yeah!
We're fully in the dark now. This track is really, really muddy. And it's just like you can get caught up by the mud on any step. We found ourselves off track in a beach. And now we're trying to find our way to the hut, get back to the track. And actually, now's a really good time to talk about why our trail markers are orange. And I think I'm gonna get Frank to explain that one.
So, New Zealand, our beautiful country, Aotearoa, used to be part of a big landmass called Gondwana land. And we were quite close to where India is now. And the thing about our relationship is we share a god, which not a lot of people know about, but it's the god of butter chicken. He used to hang out in these forests, and he would walk through and rub up against the tree and leave a spot of orange. So he was surrounded by this film of butter chicken, you see. And then over thousands of years, these orange film layers have condensed into a triangle due to Illuminati, which we won't go into today. That's the story of Tim, the butter chicken god.
We've made it to the swing bridge that goes to the hut. How are we doing, Frank? Turn around. Ooh, woo! Halfway there. It's a very long swing bridge. I'm just out here frying up some potatoes. We made it to the hut, but there was someone here, so we weren't recording because we want to respect him. But yeah, I'm outside the hut because my potatoes are too loud when they're inside the hut, and he's kind of trying to get... We finished off our succulent Chinese meal. How was it, Frank?
Oh, it's delectable. Very nice.
It's fantastic. Look at that. I even licked the bowl clean.
Whoosh. That's how you know it's good.
Exactly. Now we've got some mighty hokey pokey crunch. Gonna do the dishes and then might hit the hay. He does. We're just off to the river with the dishes and the drink bottles. Look, there's the hut. Not a bad hut if I do say so myself.
There you go. I'll just rinse and then you...
We've done all our dishes. We've had food, we're full. All our stuff is over there. How you doing, Frank?
Oh, ready for bed?
Yeah, I think it's time to go to bed. What time is it? Ooh, 7:39.
Oh,
What a good bedtime.
possibly witching hour.
But yeah, I'll put the camera down and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I wasn't able to film good morning in the hut because once again there are people sleeping in there, but now I'm just out here. It's like 6:20 in the morning, cooking up some porridge because once again the stove is too loud and I don't want to wake people up. And there's our porridge. This is actually one of my top tips. Put some Whitakers into the porridge because it has sugar, so it boosts your energy. It also tastes way better. I've just got my chocolate porridge. It's just Hokey Pokey Crunch Whitakers, banana chips, dehydrated banana, and brown sugar. I'm just heading down to the river to do the dishes again. You can just see so much more out here when it's light out. Like there's the swing bridge that we crossed over yesterday, and this is the river. There's a couple really nice looking swimming holes, especially that one right over there.
Oh,
Think about that, Frank.
a little bit late, but
Just a little bit. Yeah. We're now walking over to the highest peak in the lower North Island.
crazy.
Yeah. Hopefully we can make it up without getting blown over. We're just walking next to the river now and it's quite pretty. I hope that it stays like this because this is pretty chill. Really cool swimming hole off this cliff. We've got a new pet. His name's Jerry. Bro might be following us. We're back on some terrain that's similar to what we started on after a while of navigating up the bank. Back to being easy going, which is really nice. This track is really frustrating. I hope that it stays like this because this is pretty chill. It sidles along next to the river, but it just makes so many compromises. We found this mini waterfall, and you can see there's that bank up on the side. The water, when it's high up, will have been gushing through and coming like through the side and then up into the wall. And it's just carved this out over ages, and that's a real theme with the rivers in the Tararua. Can you see it? It's pretty big, eh? I think it's 14 bunks. Sweet. We are leaving the hut now. And we're gonna go up this mountain, see how high up we get. Should be a good time, right, Frank?
Hell yeah, run a bit late, but it'll be all good.
Here we go. just following the rock cairns. Not sure if we'd be able to get up here without them. Nice and frozen. Peggy's Peak. This is the second highest peak in the Tararua. But right over there, that's Mitre. And that is the highest peak. Here we go, the final ascent up to Mitre. It's exciting. It's also quite skinny, so I need to watch my footing. This really is a no-fall zone. If you go down there, I don't even know where you'll end up. I can just the trig that marks the top. Oh, there we go. We made it to the highest point in the Tararua range. To celebrate, we're just enjoying some ice-cold pineapple orange raro. How do you feel about that one, Frank?
Oh, pretty good, eh?
Frank's made a bit of a discovery.
Somebody's been littering at the top of Mitre. What a bum.
Yeah, and if you were wondering if this was us, it's not. We never use OD slices. We hate OD slices.
No, they're actually pretty good, but don't litter.
Frank!
Don't litter.
This is the worst no-fall zone of them all. Look at that. The only place you can put your foot is on a wet rock. And if you mess up, you're down there. God, I wasn't able to film that bit, but that's so steep. Look at that. Whew. Made it down there. These plants, I'm not sure what they're called, but they'll cut through anything. And there's some just under that tussock over there that I used as a handhold. Gave me a good fright. It's probably started snowing up here now. It's obviously not a lot of snow, because it's around the freezing mark. It's just -7 wind chill. Just look down there. It's just an abyss. Ridiculous. We've made our way below the ice, which is good because my hair was starting to freeze, which is a bit excessive. We are officially back under the trees. Quite happy to be down here, eh? Really steep either. We are off back down to the hut. About 7:30 right now. So we've been trucking for just over 11 hours. I'm hoping to not make this more than 12 hours, but we'll see how we go. This is going to be a 12-hour day. Definitely the longest day me or Frank has ever done. Yeah, it should have been about an 8 or 9 hour day. Just making our way down Mitre now. About 680 meters of vertical. Hut's at 360. Take a look at this little dude that I just found floating here. I wonder what he's doing. I think we might be past all of Frank's wig out spots. So that's good. And yeah, there were many wig out spots. We've done it. Look at that. That's proof that you can summit mountains starting at 2:15 p.m. What have we got here, Frank?
Some risotto.
Gonna be pretty delicious after a long day. Yeah. It's pretty cozy in here. Get to listen to the river. Should have a really nice sleep, but first I've got to set up my mat and my bag. Cool, well, I'm all snuggled into bed. I'm gonna go listen to a podcast for a bit, charge some devices, including you guys. And then I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. I had an alright sleep. It was much colder than I expected, so I woke up a couple of times because my toes were pretty chilly, and they still are, but other than that, yeah. It was way colder than I thought yesterday. These tent poles which I left, or tent stakes which I left out, I got ice all over them. They were frozen together when I found them. My hand has melted the ice a bit. That's probably why I was quite cold last night. We're off. I've kept forgetting to film because we were kind of trying to get everything sorted. But yeah, now we're on our way out to the car park finally. Rather pretty, isn't it, Frank? Right up there, behind that point, for quite a while. That's where we were yesterday. Pretty crazy. Frank, what just happened?
You gotta watch out for these roots, guys. I just almost cracked my full face of teeth open.
Well, that tree had a pretty bad day. This is interesting. Gotta go up the rock. What?
Gonna have to work for the last couple 100 meters of this.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Frank and we're just watching Elliot take a photo. He's a bit of a beast. And we're gonna walk along there and to the car. It's gonna be epic, and we're gonna get some fish and chips.
We've made it back to the car. We're pretty tuckered out, but good adventure nonetheless.
It was a lovely walk in the sun that last little bit.
Indeed it was, but yeah, if you liked that video, then I'm glad you liked that video. If you didn't like that video, I don't want to hear it. See you later.